All right, so I'm in the back room of the dojo where all of the weights and everything are at. And there's a couple topics that I want to throw out there. And I've got a little bit of time before class starts, so I thought it would be a pretty good time to actually do that. Now again, I don't have an editor, so you're gonna get an uncut, just blurred out, right out of my mouth type stuff. So here it goes. A lot of people like to talk crap about martial arts on YouTube. I try not to do that. Recently, well, I don't even think it was recently. This is like a really older video. So I clicked on a video. I don't know what it was. It was some martial art, and they were doing a belt testing. I couldn't even tell you what the martial art is. Honestly, I don't even remember the video. I don't even know if I watched the video. So take that for what it is. I tend to like to read comments before I watch the video, just to kind of get an idea what I'm possibly, I entertain myself with the comments a lot of times before I even watch the video. We'll put it that way. Again, I don't remember the video, so I don't even know if I clicked on the video. I may not have even watched the video. But somebody was complaining and doing their general, this would never work, this is ridiculous, and da-da-da-da-da. There's no way this guy could really fight, and he can't street fight, he couldn't fight in MMA, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that sort of thing. All I wrote was that I was not going to judge the video by my standards. I wasn't going to say anything about whether I thought it was good or bad or right or wrong or any of that. I wasn't going to say anything about the video directly, and I didn't. I just simply said I wasn't going to judge this guy by the standards that I put onto myself, plain and simple. And I stated that. And then I questioned why someone was talking so much crap about it. If you don't like the video, then just move on. You could say, well, I personally don't think that would work for me, which is okay. I can accept that. I just don't think that would work for me, and leave it at that. Whether you want to think it's crap or BS or ridiculous or whatever, that's fine. You can think that, but just because it won't work for you doesn't mean it won't work for the guy that's doing the video. There's been many times people have told me that what I post on my channel will not work. It's ridiculous, it's stupid, there's no way it would work in a realistic situation with someone forcefully defending themselves and this, that, or the other. Now, have I done everything that I teach in real life, like actually really done it against someone that was fighting me? No. I don't need to. As a matter of fact, any normal person only needs anywhere from 3 to 5 different techniques, and they can defend themselves against anybody, any normal person in the street. And that's another issue, is I don't train to fight fighters. I train to fight the idiots on the street. Idiots on the street don't know what the fuck they're doing. Plain and simple, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Now, when I say I've done this in real life and it works, I always get, no, that's impossible, it won't work, you can't do that, you're lying, this, that, and the other. I have people constantly tell me I'm lying when I say I used to be an MMA fighter. Oh, you're lying, you had never fought in a cage. And then I say, well, maybe you should look at my channel before you spout that bullshit. They look at my channel and then they come back with, oh, well, you've never street fighted before. You've never had a real street fight. Well, again, you probably should take a little closer look at my YouTube channel. Now, granted, I do actually have a decent amount of what I consider realistic street fighting accessible to me. I've got video of me actually fighting people who were fighting back. Now, was it strictly speaking on the street? Maybe not. Not strictly speaking. How rare is it that someone actually has video of them fighting in the street? They just happen to have a video camera running when they get into a conflict. Anyway, due to an old job that I had, I got to fight a lot. And these were people who were insistent on not complying to me. So I consider that a street fight. Anyway, I've got a handful of those type of things. And if you don't want to consider that I've ever fought in an MMA fight, if you don't want to consider I've ever had a street fight, if you want to consider I suck, go ahead. Does not hurt my feelings in the least bit. I try not to debate people. I try not to defend myself, because people tend to want to believe what they want to believe regardless. So, and I think I've digressed a bit. Anyway, back to the video. Somebody, I don't know who it was just talking all kinds of crazy shit about this guy in this video. And all I said was that I'm not going to judge, but why do you feel like you have the right to judge this guy? It may not work for you. That doesn't mean it doesn't work for him. There's plenty of stuff that people do that I could never pull off. There's no way I could ever kick somebody in the head when they're still standing up. I won't be able to do it. I don't even have a desire to do it, but physically I can't do that. Now, when I watch Taekwondo videos, I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, that's impossible. You would never be able to do that in real life and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You possibly can. I could say that's unrealistic for me because there's no way I would be able to kick somebody in the head. Now, that's a true statement. I would not be able to kick somebody in the head if they're still standing up, most likely. That's a realistic, true statement. But that's not condemning them for their skills and abilities that I can't do. So I would like, even though this will never happen, I would like people to consider when they make these comments that their point of view or their skill set isn't the standard. That's not the standard. Your opinion is not the standard. You don't know if that would work in real life or not. Have you even tried it? If you have tried it and it doesn't work, then you can say that won't work for me. But you can't say it sucks, it won't work, and that kind of crazy stuff, because you don't know that. Wanted to get that off my chest. I'm still talking with this guy. I'm entertained by it. I'll be honest, I'm entertained by it. I'm going to try to get him to focus on talking shit about some of my videos so that I can get some views and get him to start talking shit about me and how my stuff won't work and how I'm ridiculous and that sort of stuff, so that he'll come over to my channel and start talking crap about my channel, which will allow my channel to get more exposure and hopefully help it do better. Because I'll be honest, you get a lot more views and a lot more traffic on a YouTube channel when they talk shit about you rather than when they're praising you. I have found that out, at least on my martial art channel. I have found out I get a lot more views if I encourage these people to talk crap about me. If they talk you know, oh, that's cool, da 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 da. They tend to say, oh, that's interesting or whatever, and then they just move on. But if I can get a couple of these morons to come on and start bashing it, then that spreads it a lot quicker, and I get more views, I get more exposure. So I'm thinking about trying to get this guy to come over and peruse my page a little bit. So I've kind of laid a little bit of groundwork to try to get him to come over to my page, and so he can talk crap about mine, because he's going to. I know he's going to. The beauty of it is that I personally really don't give a shit what other people think about me. Now, would I like people to like me? Absolutely. I mean, you know, I don't think people purposely want people to hate them. I would like people to like me. I would like people to like what I'm doing on my channel. I would like people to see the benefit of it. But that doesn't mean they're going to. And when they don't, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't hurt my feelings, because for me to care about what somebody thinks, I have to care about that person. If I don't care about that person, their viewpoint of me does not matter. So I just think it's a way that I might be able to get some views, is if I get this guy rowdy enough to come over and start talking shit about my channel. I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. I mean, I'm not going to be crushed when he tells me I suck. He's already told me that there's no way I was an MMA fighter, even though I have, I don't know, 3, 4, 5. I have a handful. I don't know how many. I have a handful of my fights on my YouTube channel. I do have, I don't think it's on Zenshin, I'll be honest. It might be on Bentley's Backwards Bushcraft. I do have a bunch of videos when I worked loss prevention. I have a bunch of videos of me getting into fights through that. Which I do consider street fights. Even though I was supposed to have rules and regulations posted upon me, you know, I didn't always follow them. And they were pretty lax anyway. But I do have some videos of me getting into actual real